Premier Sports TV here, and I just want to talk about my feelings towards the current state of boxing and how I just think that there's just a bunch of dumb shit going on. Motherfuckers is racist, motherfuckers is cherry picking, and this whole sport has to do better, fans wise and fighters wise, because Triple G, I hate to start this off by saying this, but Triple G is finally fighting his first test, and they ranking him, top 5 pound for pound. I haven't seen top 5 pound for pound work because, and not to say Triple G is not a great fighter. He is a great talent. It just hasn't been proven. We all know and we all see it, right? We just want it to be proven. And he's become a darling in HBO just because of his skin tone. And he's being loved by people. They don't even know what language he speaks. They hear him. He can't even speak English. But as Americans, we could barely understand him speaking English. But we don't even know what language he speaks because we don't even know what country he's from. This is the first time. You can't tell me this is the first time you heard a person from Kazakhstan doing something in boxing. So if I ain't never heard of no Kazakhstan, half y'all retarded boxing fans ain't heard of no Kazakhstan. Well, I don't even know how to pronounce it correctly. But everybody cheering for him just because of his skin tone. Him ducking Andre Ward, blatantly ducking Andre Ward for a smaller man in Canelo is cool. But if Andre Ward move up the fight, the toughest man who has proven himself, because believe it or not, Sergey Kovalev is, no pun intended, his resume is crushing Triple G's resume by far. By far. Yeah, Triple G got belts, but who did he beat for them belts? And I'm not saying that things don't happen for you when you have a decorated amateur career. Things happen for you, but I don't know if you should be ranked above a man who did better than you in the amateurs by getting a gold medal, right, in Andre Ward, fought the better competition for his belts. And, he simply just said, hey, man, let's fight, man. He did the same exact thing he did with Sergey Kovalev. He offered you the same position. You coming up to 168, okay, let's do a couple tune-up fights, and then we could see what's up. They turned it down in less than 5 minutes. There was nothing unfair about it, And Abel Sanchez said, the terms was unfair, and and we already had a fight scheduled. So Andre Ward said in the interview that, hey, bruh, get you a couple tune-ups and let's fight. Period. But no, we're not ready for that. Even though we ranked top 5 pound for pound, and we damn near unified champion of the world at 160, right? But we can't move up to fight the big bad dog at 168. But we could fight Julio Cesar Chavez, and we could fight a bunch of other Carl Froch, right? Who's been out in retirement for how long now? But next subject, man. Next subject. So we're gonna move on, and we're gonna go across the board. We're gonna be fair. Period. We're gonna be fair. PBC. We haven't seen too many tough fights. Even though they said in 2017 everybody's gonna be fighting each other, so I'm not gonna stick on this subject that much. So, but I will voice my displeasures. Some things just, some fights were just rising stars fighting over the hill guys or journeymen, which is really doesn't really get on my nerves, because this was what, the first year of PBC, the whole PBC era. And it's like, you guys, they have to rise these stars up. Like so let's say the first year, like this ain't the UFC where we rise stars up and then they just have them fighting each other and then they just be passing the belt around. But that's another subject. PBC, they wanted to rise their stars and make the fights for 2017 even bigger. Now, the only thing with that is you got to mix in a few tough fights. You can't pacify champions. You can only pacify them to a certain extent. Everybody do got to get paid. But we can't see champions fighting a bunch of bums. But I will give a shout out to these people, though. I will shout out these people because they made my 2017 great. Vasyl Lomachenko, Sean Porter, Andre Ward, Sergey Kovalev, Keith Thurman, Jamal Charlo, Peter Quillen and Danny Jacobs. They stepped up and fought each other. So I can't complain too much, but it has got my head down sometimes with these matchups, and I'm like, and then on top of that, they're only doing it because these fans don't give these guys a fair shake. So that's why I'm saying fans got to do better too. Show a little bit more loyalty to your countrymen. Like, don't hate a fighter because he black. Hate a fighter because he could be a bitch. He could be a hoe. He could just be overrated. Hate him because of that. Don't hate him just because he black. And you going for a person that's from Russia that probably hates Americans. Think about it. Every time you talk to a Russian, see what they say about America and Americans while they living in America. Think about it. They hate us. Think about how a person, just out of the country in general, anywhere, talks about America and what they say about Americans. But we going for them like we supporting them. While on the other hand, the Mexicans supporting the Mexicans. They don't fuck with no Americans like that. I mean, what Americans do they fuck with? Yeah, they watch Floyd fight, but they watch him to see him lose. Like Floyd's, the way he made all of his money was he made y'all believe that he can be beat by a person that he handpicked, which is the smartest business sense that you could ever pull off. That's y'all fault. If y'all betting all your money on his opponent, that's not his fault that y'all don't know shit about boxing, that he is the best defensive technician ever. That's on y'all. That's on y'all dumbasses. Don't hate black fighters because y'all made the sorry business decision of paying $100 for pay-per-view for All Out Blood War, and you didn't see that. Meaning Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao. I knew it wasn't gonna be no blood war. As soon as they both stepped in the ring, I knew Floyd was gonna. Because think about it, Floyd was fighting at 147, right? Coming in the ring at 147. Fighting established guys at 147. True welterweights. And beating them easy. So, Manny Pacquiao, the smaller man, comes into the ring. Yeah, he's speed, he got power, but Floyd got power too. If you don't know shit about boxing, of course you think Floyd is a runner and fucking that he ain't got no power, he can't knock nobody out. That's on you. Don't hate other motherfuckers who are clearly just as talented just because of their skin color, or just because you got a bad taste in your mouth because of Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd. That's on y'all. You just gotta bite the bullet, man. All this racism shit is weak, bro. It's fucking weak. Period. And to be a part of this shit is fucking ridiculous. Like, that shit childish. Like, it's literally 2017. And y'all motherfuckers still racist? Like, you gonna be a racist motherfucker your whole life? Hey, shit, that's on you, bro. Do you. But me, I'd rather be out here uplifting people. Because at the same time, I just love the sport of boxing. And at the end of the day, it's just a fucking boxing match. If a nigga lose, he lost. If a bitch win, he win. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all motherfuckers take it to heart and go into calling niggas and call them a cracker, call them somebody a wetback. I'm like, bruh, what the fuck? What y'all be doing? Like, how are y'all lives to be thinking that fucking evil, bro? Like, what be going on with your lives? Like, and y'all motherfuckers blatantly discrediting cold, hard facts to support somebody with white skin. Who give a fuck about you? Period. Cause Triple G, he don't give a fuck about, like, think about it. Does he really give a fuck about his fans? If he did, he would have fought Andre Ward. You know what I'm saying? Period. You think Floyd gives a fuck about y'all dumb motherfuckers paying to see him lose? And then when he beats the motherfucker y'all thought could beat him, y'all get mad? And then y'all tell him to fight, y'all tell him to go up more in weight to fight somebody else, calling him a bitch, calling him scared. When he fought all the killers, tell somebody to get a resume like this. Manny Pacquiao, Miguel Cotto. I mean, that's just two. That's just two. Manny Pacquiao and Miguel Cotto are future Hall of Famers. How many future Hall of Famers does anybody have on their resume as of late? As of right now, how many Hall of Famers are on anybody's resume? Anybody's. Pick anybody's resume, bro. I'm talking about Andre Ward. And we're not talking about no Sergey Kovalev against Bernard Hopkins. No, that doesn't count. I'm sorry. I give Sergey Kovalev all the props in the world. He went and beat Nathan Cleverly in his home country, right? To get his belt. Beat Bernard Hopkins. But that's not the Bernard Hopkins we know. That's 50-year-old Bernard Hopkins. You know what I'm saying? Like, but only Andre Ward really got the only active fighter who has just at least two future Hall of Famers on his resume. But we're going to keep going down because I just want y'all to feel it, bro. His resume is crazy. Marcos Maidana, Canelo Alvarez, Shane Mosley, Juan Manuel Marquez, Ricky Hatton, Oscar De La Hoya, Zab Judah, Arturo Gatti, Jose Luis Castillo, Diego Corrales, Emmanuel Augusto. Well, that ain't nobody. I mean, come on, man. Diego Corrales was what? Number 2 pound for pound when he fought him? I'm just saying. I mean, you got to be a bad boy to have a resume like this, man. And for y'all not to appreciate his greatness just because he black is crazy. So we all just need to get a fucking grip, man, and just understand that it's just a fucking boxing match. Pick who you want to pick based on their talent, not their fucking skin color, you dumbass bitch. Premier Sports TV here. I'll holla.